All right, precise positioning is only available when you're in embroidery stitch out. And it's this little butterfly right down here. So we're going to go here. And there are 4 sets of icons. 2 of them manipulate the screen, and 2 of them manipulate the hoop. So when I start, I want to start with a good, crisp point. Now you notice on here we have a corner. That's a good starting point. They offer me 5 starting points: upper left, upper right, lower left, lower right. If I chose lower right, it would take me right to this point right here where I don't have anything on the embroidery. So what we did is we chose the bottom right-hand corner of the Christmas tree. Now I'm guessing, but I don't want to guess, I want to be exact. So I'm going to use the magnifying glass and it's going to zoom in on that exact corner. And now I can get very specific and make sure that I've positioned my screen right on that exact corner. Once I'm done, my next step is to use this icon, and notice this is a hoop moving icon. It has an up, a down, a left, a right arrow. I'm going to hit that. And now the machine is going to navigate, and I'm going to use my needle to go down. And if it's not in the right position, I'm going to use my wheel to move it 1 tick at a time, down or left, to go right to the exact spot of that lower corner. So now I fixed my bottom right-hand piece of the tree. Now the next thing I want to do is make sure my fabric isn't in there tilted. So I'm going to move to the next set of icons. And again, just as I have design, hoop, I'm going to move to the design. And now I'm going to pick another point. Well, to pick another point, I have to come back in, and I have to go back to the design small so I can see. And you see we've picked the top of the tree. And I picked the top of the tree, I can go back into this point and again zoom right in, and that's exactly where I want it. Now, the bottom's already fixed, so unlike the top icon that has up, down, left, and right, all I can do is tilt the design, and you'll notice that unlike here where the hoop just moved, when I use this, it's going to move to where it thinks it is. The design and the hoop are going to move. So let's see where we are. We're pretty good, but I think I want to be a little bit to the left. So I'm going to move. Now, what just happened? My needle is low. It's low because I'm monitoring where the needle position is with respect to the drawing. I like that. I want to allow that. Now I'm going to make sure that before I come out, the needle's back up. And now I'm going to move the design a little bit, and what you notice is that the design is moving and the hoop is moving. And so I'm a little bit too far to the right. I'm going to move that a little bit further. And now what I've done is, and I'm going to put my needle back up because it's too far down. So now I'm going to go back to the full size. So now, just to review, I've anchored my bottom right point, I've rotated my top point, and I'm ready to say okay, because everything is now going to be in position. Now, a lot of people get concerned that the cursor has now moved. Well, the cursor does not necessarily start in the points that I've chosen. It starts where it's going to start stitching. And now the first thing this is going to do is stitch out the outline. And then we're going to put the tree right on top of that outline.